Hello, everybody. She'll be right back.
I'm necklaceless.
She's necklaceless. She was hot, and then she had to put her makeup on. She bathed. You know, that's important. I actually have her scarf on now. I thought it looked pretty good with my outfit. Look, Panka. Wearing the bats. They look fabulous with this. I'm pretty excited. Welcome to everybody. Do say hello in the chat. Thank you for hanging out and, you know, being patient and whatnot. We do appreciate that very much. Thumbsy upsies if you haven't done that. That's that little area down there, and then you hit the thumb, and then you're like, yay! Kind of interested about this whole thing. So Carrie sent me the link about how, like, a lot of people are watching on Netflix, or not Netflix, on their big screen like Netflix. So what does that mean as far as the thumbsy upsies? Do you still thumbsy upsy while you're watching it on the big screen? I have questions. What does that mean for, you know, that analytic, or, you know, those, is it quantitative? That seems like the right word. That's the word I want to use. I don't know about all that. Anyway.
I'm getting up to speed.
Oh, you can. Well, that's good. Because, see, like, I'm wondering, like, is that gonna, if more people are watching on their big screens, I mean, I'm all for it. That's wonderful. We stream in 1080, so that's a good deal. But then I'm like, well, are we going to be losing thumbsy upsies just because of the access to it? But hopefully people still do that, since that's one of the things that they, you know, encourage us to do. Are you almost there, and is your sound off?
Yeah, you're seeing my bum right now.
We like your bum.
Okie dokie.
We really didn't plan on, like, having similar outfits today. Anyway, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
we are PM Artist Studio.
All right, let's say hello to folks. Give those thumbsy upsies, subscribe, do all that YouTubey business. If you're watching in replay, please also give those thumbsy upsies. Let us know in the comments down below that you're watching. If you have questions or anything like that, just be kind.
Yeah.
Participants. We've got Karen McCoy's in the house.
Hello, Karen.
Christina and Webb and Lar, Barbara, Becky, Bobby, Carrie. That's Carrie the Crafter. Christy Hartman, Cookie W. That's Mo. Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. I don't always read it out because it's long, but you know, she does deserve her props on that. Whoop whoop.
Yes.
Darcy.
Every now and again.
Yeah. And then we have Don and Eddie. He's Eddie, the king of the nerd. He's Eddie makes art. He makes a lot of things. He makes me laugh most of all. He does. Elizabeth's here. All right, God's child, let us know. What's your name? Otherwise, I'm just going to call you GC, girl. Or boy. Are you boy? Girl? I want to know these things. Griffin Shell, that's Rhonda. Izzy's in the chat. Y'all be kind. She's doing weird things, and she says weird things. That's my baby. Yonka's here. Jenny, Jennifer McKinnon, Jennifer's Dog Life, Joanne Price. Justin is here. Carla, Lexi, Lygia, Liz Fahey, Mixed Media Mess. That's Lori. Nadine. Panka is here. Rosemary K. Sophia. Star Traveler, that's Linda. And Tegan, she is the bookmaker, if you didn't know that.
I just looked at my book today.
I was thinking about
Tegan. It's back here behind me.
One and the other one's over there.
Izzy brought me a little flower.
Yeah, she brought me one too. There's a couple of them around the house, I know.
Yes, I gathered this one up, and I'm gonna I've smashed it in the book. I'll glue it down later.
Okay.
But I told her not to pick anymore because the seeds were for the birds. Okay, I think I've got the paper that I need for my project today.
All right, do I need to go topside, or are we ready?
Yeah.
She's going to do ATCs, y'all, because, you know, she signed up with the swap, and she swapped with Cynthia, and I was like, hey, have you done that? Do you remember that that's what you're doing? She said,
of course.
Well, that's what we'll do today. She had it all planned
actually,
out.
Brad kind of brought it up, and I tried to find, and I've used all of my good stamps, my girl stamps, for in my other book. The only ones that were left that were crappy because the one had a star on her nose and the other one
Hello, Estella.
was just too dark. So what we're going to do,
Awesome, Adrian. Wonderful.
we're going to stamp, and here's my thing. I have these 2 little watercolors, and I've had them like forever.
Oh.
And I thought it would be really cool to put that little face right there.
Yeah. So, are you going to stamp directly on there? Or are you gonna?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say that.
I'm not
very-
quite that brave.
Right. That's a bold.
That is a bold
move.
and really a DA move too, because you know you got a lot invested there.
Yeah.
And watercolors don't dry just toot sweet. You have to give them a bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use some Hanshi paper here.
Hanshi.
Hanshi.
I think it's Hanshi.
Hanshi. And remember Hanshi?
Hello, Carmen.
Hanshi has. I was going to wear my
I say hello,
my
Elizabeth.
brooch.
Your brooch.
But I'm not. I had that on with my scarf.
And now I have the scarf on.
So I passed the scarf off to Mariah.
It looks fabulous with this shirt. And
it really...
And brings in the bats. I love the bats. Izzy was like, ooh, she really liked the bats. She can't wear them. She shouldn't have her ears pierced.
Yeah. Here she is.
Okay, you get to say hello. I'm even going to put you on the big screen for a minute, and then you have to, like, you know, be chill and hang out downstairs.
Because I have to see my
Yeah, she wants to show y'all her red hair, but she's been driving me crazy. It's temporary. It causes a hot mess is really what it is. And then she was dancing in the rain, and then her face turned red.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. But isn't she adorable? Look at my baby. It really does look good.
It does.
And kind of once it fades in, it's really good. When it's first on there and it's kind of clumpy, you're like, I don't know about that, but
Feel it. Feels
yeah, I can
Is
see
it kind of stiff?
Okay. Like you're getting lots of love. All right, I love you. Bye.
Okay, so shall we talk about this a little bit? Anyhow, I'm going to make little Hanshi stamp portraits here to glue inside of that little area there.
Oh.
And I'm going to go, I'm feeling like I'm going to stamp on the textured side rather than this side. And I'm kind of hoping it goes through, because then I will know that, you know, I can glue it down and it'll be okay. Anyhow, that's what we're going to do with those 2 little cards. And then I have another one over here, and I just found this in the stash. But it's really cool because it's kind of got actual texture, and then it's got some, I'm not really sure what that is, how that got there. But anyway, it's multi-layered, and I like that. Then I found this one, which I thought was pretty cool.
Where'd you find these?
They're in my stash over here of not quite readies.
Where did that box come from?
Over on my shelf where the packet material is.
I can't tell you how many Velveeta boxes we got.
Floating around.
Floating around.
Hey, no,
Oh, Bobby wants to know, what is it that you specifically like about the Hanshi paper?
what is it I specifically like about it? Well, I like it that it's transparent enough, but you can see it's one of those with kind of a laid surface. Can you see the lines in it?
Like when you roll cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about that weight.
Or other things. Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, so when I was digging through this box, I came across, I found some lips. I thought the lips were kind of cool. I might use those. I don't know. But we've got some other things going on here. Oh my goodness, looky there. These fell out because I was looking for my girls. I used all the good girls on the other part. And I've got some
these
hands.
girls are bad girls.
Hands here. Some bloody hands.
They ain't
here.
acting right.
I don't know if that's what I'm going to do here or not. But anyhow, I got those out because I thought they were interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to use that. Okay, and I found a really nice piece of pups, which we're going to do. That's what I'm going to make my envelope container for my ATCs, because I was informed that I needed to do that.
Yes. You're supposed to make a little wallet thing. That's part of the
Now,
swap.
some of you have already seen these, and I've talked about these. This is what I used to do, and these are old because how do I know that? Because it says P. Scott on there.
That's old. That's
I haven't been a
that's
P.
husband
Scott.
number 1.
Yeah. Husband number 1, the father of my children.
My dad.
Anyhow, so this is what we would do. They would do their little techniques. We do wet on dry, wet on wet, and let me see if here's a good one. And dry brush. Okay, those are the 3 techniques they would use, and then they would turn them in with, and I would look at them, and if they were okay, I would put a little check mark right next to their name. Okay.
Yeah.
So they were supposed to write light enough that they could actually erase that afterwards.
Right, if it was good.
If it was good. Because then what we're going to do is we're going to add some more layers and make it into 8. And I would take their little cards, glue them down, and, back them with really pretty paper, and they'd make cards that they could take home.
Yeah.
They were always and I mean, some of them, during open house, the superintendent came by. I think he was principal at the time, but he came by and said, I'd line them up on the chalkboard all the way around the room.
Mm-hmm.
He said, some of these are museum worthy. I said, I agree.
Aw.
I thought that was a really nice thing.
That's high praise.
High praise. But anyhow, we've got these that we can work with and do some stamping on just for, shiggles and grins. And I think this one is especially interesting. And then we'll cut them down to the ATC size. But let's get our girls done here first so they can be drawing. And I do want to do a couple of, I've got this one out, and what happened with my other one that I wanted to use that I thought would be, but I have a whole stack of watercolor stuff here that, if we screw them up, we've always got
All
that.
right, Chromo, are you Magnetar? Okay, it is. Oh, Tam, Chromo, Magnetar, we love you no matter what your name is. It's so true. I just try to keep it straight so I don't I'm like, I recognize the little icon, but then I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's Magnetar. But, okay. Just, you just let us know.
Okay, I'm going to use this little thing to stamp on here. It's kind of nice because it's gridded off, and this is one of the things that Sonia. Oh my goodness, I've got all of Sonia's stuff. Can we do that tomorrow? I've got it all back here.
Yeah. And that's not like a have to. We could, what you and I need to do is just mark it, and then as we use it, talk about that.
But I wanted to talk about, because I read, Izzy loves the riddle book, by the way.
Oh, I know. She tried, yeah.
So I read the whole.
Sonia, our art fairy godmother, sent us a bunch of books. Fabulous books.
Oh my goodness. Well, I lied. I'm going to talk about this one thing because it was just.
Hello, Helen. Hey, Kathy.
And I was going to
Welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you're here. We like to know that you were here because we are an arty, chatty, fun bunch of folks. Best chat in town. And if you don't say hello there, we don't know to say hello back to you. That's what we like to do. Give those thumbs the upsies, please and thank you.
I do want to. It's a cooking magazine. Mariah, did you see it in the pile there?
Oh no, I
I don't
didn't
know what I did with it. This is the most fabulous cooking magazine.
Here's a magazine that's right here. Here. Maybe. No, that's a Blick. Here.
Oh, here it is. And hysterical. Izzy loved this. I could pee on this and other poems by cats. We used to have a cat that the only person's stuff he would pee on was mine.
It's true. When she moved out, we didn't have any problems. It was a her thing.
Cat, it was an evil cat.
It was not. That was Mr. Kitty. He was really one of the best cats ever. He just didn't.
Yeah, and
He sensed that you were not.
yes, and he would always pick my shoes to pee on.
But he never did that to anybody else. And like once you moved out, that was it.
I absolutely love this book. This is absolutely, I mean, I read through it, the whole thing. All of these different kinds of cows. And no, we are not tearing this book up to make any kind of whatever. This book will remain as is for as long as I'm alive. Now, what they do afterward that, but this
Yeah,
is
we can't rip books up. I
just think it's absolutely wonderful because it's just got some little, whatever funny stuff in it. And all these different kinds of cows, which who knew there were this many? 52 breeds in here. And then it's got little pictures of them and explains about what, It is a fabulous book. Loved it a lot.
I think Sonia she totally gets us. Like, just.
Okay, so here's this and I did not even know about this magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Cooks Illustrated. I love chestnuts. Not chestnuts.
Oh, Tampa, you're in the right place.
Whoops. Okay, girls, behave yourselves. All right, so Turkey Tales. I don't know. I didn't read that, but this page. Quick tips. Okay, I love these kind of things.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful. It talks about freezing your discarded stuff so that you can compost it. Then,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that wonderful? Putting little parchment papers in between so your bread doesn't all stick together. Removing that membrane in your chicken tender with a fork and pliers. A steamer if you don't have one.
Oh.
Isn't that wonderful?
Mm-hmm.
And how to use, what to put. I knew that.
And Laura has subscribed to Cooks for years.
Oh.
She's a fan.
Well, anyhow.
Oh, Nadine says, yes, Cooks Illustrated. Good stuff.
It is. And it's so much better than Bon Appetit. Bon Appetit is a lot of stuff.
A lot of shishi nonsense.
Fried chicken for chili lovers. I would love to try some of these things.
I would love for you to make these things.
And it talks about how to sear your fish. And the big trick, ladies and gentlemen, make sure they're very dry.
Yeah.
And your pan is hot with oil in it.
Ready to go.
Okay, here, Eddie, this one's for you. A recipe for sofrito.
Sofrito.
I love this. And anyhow, it's a arroyo blanco. It's just very basic beans, whatever. And then we get really fancy over here. Hibachuelas, guisadas, arroz mamposteo. And I just love this. And this recipe down here takes all of your stuff that you've got left over.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you put some meat with it and your beans and stuff and whatever. But this is really wonderful. Okay, so it tells you how to do this. And it says, I'm going to read you this part. Combine the beans and salt in a large Dutch oven and add enough water to cover the beans. 2 inches. Because remember, they expand, especially if they're dry beans. Okay, add onion, garlic, and 1/4 cup of the sofrito. Depending on when you put the sofrito in, you have a really bright taste or you have this really kind of mellow.
Justin, you're so in the right place. I'm so happy you're here, Justin. He taught a class on the sociology of food.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And this is, this is where I think
we love food. We really do. We talk about food a lot. In
braised butternut squash. Oh my gosh. I love that.
Oh, I loved butternut squash.
And kale. And it talks about what kinds of kale do different things, whether you want to include the stems or just the fluffy part.
I'm fine with all of it personally.
And this is risotto style orzo.
I don't love risotto.
I like that stuff, but I never make it. And then latkes, how to make them with all these different sauces here.
Yes, please. And sauce me up, baby. Yes, please.
Yes. Now this.
Yum.
And it talks about how to make a creamy sauce. I kind of knew some of that. But I love mussels. Mariah loves mussels too. Mm-hmm. Yes, but you must use 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Keeps your sauce from curdling. And this is, you can make your own.
No, we don't need that. Whatever that is, I can tell you we don't need it.
I know, but you could make your own.
You definitely don't need to be making your own. You don't need them as much of whatever that is.
And it talks. Here's a knife sharpeners. We have a pretty
We
good
do.
knife sharpener downstairs. The best coffee subscriptions. Now I looked into this once.
What year is this magazine? I'm kind of curious about it. Like, even if some of those coffee places are still around. Is it relatively new? Or?
I don't know. I don't know if this is a. Oh, here somewhere's got to say. It's $8.99.
Okay, so it says November what?
2025, December.
Okay. I just didn't know if it was like some
And
back
see, look,
issue
they've
or
got the anti-inflammatory cookbook. Okay, well, anyway, this is an
She's
absolutely
super pumped about this.
delightful magazine, and it just,
Cows and cooking.
there's just something in here for everybody. It talks about bok choy. I love bok choy.
Oh, we should make some bok choy. I love bok choy.
It shows you how to cut up the butternut squash because, you've always got a fat end. And I knew that already about those.
Mm-hmm.
And smoothing out lumpy gravy. Yeah, I just go ahead and put my flour through that little thing to begin with so that we don't have to. And here's when to use seasoned soy sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just wonderful stuff.
Okay.
And look at this. Isn't this wonderful? I love this whole page.
Yes.
Sandwich.
I think that's what Anne was talking about. Yeah, the artwork's there. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Okay, well, that's just one of, or three of the wonderful things that she sent to us. And the cat, I'm going to copy some of those into my little book, so I'll have them, and I won't have to wonder where the book is.
Cats, cows, and cooking.
Cats.
Today's been brought to you by the letter C.
And we're counting.
How?
3 trace cards here. I must create 3 cards. Okay, I'm going to put this aside because I might screw these up and I might need some more of that, so we'll just put that up there.
Oh.
Okay, so.
Nice, Ricky.
I'm just kind of getting myself mentally prepared here. Okay, now we're going to stamp some girls. I am probably going to use them, hopefully. Yes, I kind of like this blue.
Well, that, or do you have your other, the new blue? Is it over there? Because you have not given it back to me, I don't think.
I might. Okay, so we're going to, I think this one's going to be, her head's too fat. I think I'm going to have to do the other one. But I do like this one.
And I've got purple too, if you, but you've got the blue.
Oh, I've got this blue.
I know,
like
but
this
you
blue.
have the,
Yeah, I might have.
in that brand. You might have, you better have, because,
I'm looking up there. There might be some that,
Okay.
no, I don't think so. Oh, yeah. I do have the blue.
Okay.
Okay. Well, her little arm got in the way there, but that's okay.
You can cut that off.
Oh, and see, that's perfect for that little space. See, look at that. But I mean, I think I could put her on the larger one.
These are the Zombie Friends by Christy Hartman. There's quite a few of them, and there's a cat. But these are like all listed together, the zombie people.
Okay, so I'm kind of liking that.
Hey, cat.
Go ahead and get one more of this girl here without her arm.
Oh, like I said, you could cut around it.
I know, but I want a perfect head there.
No, that's right.
Well, I need a little bit more of her neck. I don't know that I'm going to get more of her
Well,
neck.
you could bend her arm down. I mean, it is foam. It is movable.
Well, I'm not going to do that. I might break it off.
Well, I mean,
And I want her for future.
she's a zombie girl. I think, if she's missing an arm, it doesn't seem like that's inappropriate. I'm just saying.
Okay, I
It
think
tracks.
there I've got enough. I've got enough
Christy.
there. 'Cause I like her little polka dotted shirt too.
Yeah, you want some shirt, no arm.
Shirt and no arms. Uno mas. I think that's a pretty good one there.
She's my favorite. I like her big eyes. She's kind of like, zombie Betty Boop. Jenny says just cover up the arm with another piece of paper. We've given her the suggestion before.
Okay. Now I think I can erase my kind of paper here.
Oh, little pearls. Oh, that would be good. Color her lips red.
There we go. Okay, I think we got the girls covered here.
It's P's favorite thing to do with the zombies. Make little portraits of them.
Glue their little
make
heads.
a little family album and
glue their little heads onto things.
Just glue their little heads on things.
Oh,
I don't know
my
what that says about her, but you know. Like and subscribe, y'all.
Hey, as soon as
Hey, Ellen.
as soon as I saw these girls, I knew.
How are you doing?
I knew that I would like them, and I'm gonna need some new wipes here, Mariah.
Okay, I have a.
Okay, so you can see these kind of go through a little bit. But the thing I like about this paper is it dries relatively quickly and we can move on. But I want to get some okay, you handed me the purple. Good. Where's the lid to that? This is I really like this one. I've had it forever, and it's one of those that kind of.
Why is your lid being weird?
I don't know. It's puffing.
Did you get air trapped in there?
I did, I guess. Yeah, I'm writing this.
Hello, Sonia.
This purple. Where's my? Yeah, I knew I did.
Oh, she wants to know. Will you read the poem that she sent? It's so good. I heard you reading it to Izzy.
I will, and I picked out the. I'm not going to read it all, but I picked out a perfect passage.
Maybe that's what we do, like kind of over time. Just read a little bit here and there.
And it really.
Yeah, because we don't need to be boo-hooing, because we will. And I was hearing you read it to her. Did Izzy pick up on the fact that?
Oh yeah.
It was about us,
and I would show her the page, and she'd touch it and feel it and everything, and she, yeah, she liked it. Okay, so I like the middle of this thing, and Mariah informs me that this is, oh gosh.
Remember, those are the super juicies. So you can't just, this is why I like switching from one stamp pad to the other. You gotta remember, these are super juicy. I don't know if you needed to, do that. Look at that.
That's pretty cool.
This is the wave one. I can't remember how to say it. By Miriam.
Now on this one, we're going to
something like that.
And I'm using this side that's kind of this way because I'm not going to use the whole stamp. I'm just going to use part of it on my card.
Super juicy. Olus, yes, Olus Wave by Miriam. And then this is the newest one, Swirls by Darcy. It was asked what paper are we using. This is the Hanshi paper. Now, if you're kind of new to us or haven't heard us talk about the fact that we do have a booklet, a downloadable booklet, letting you know all the different, because we tested them out, and there's streams, and there's even QR, like, if you want it linked up to the stream where we did the comparison of all of the all of the Yasutomo papers that we were sent by Yasutomo. But this is available online, downloadable, and then if you reach out to them, I think they have sample booklets. So you would be able to, like, kind of, match it up to the little charts and things. I don't know if it's really charts, but it's, our comparative notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really, because I have mine that I made that doesn't have the real, Mariah's book has the real deal in it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we are now going to go to a different stamp pad. Just because I want to have variety here.
It does kind of look like bacon.
I am so messy. I can't even put the lid on something.
Well, that one's tricky, like I said, because I do that too. It's not just you thing. This isn't just a you thing. and
That's
watching the baby
good to
with
know.
these stamp pets. I'm a little mad at her about the cross contamination, but she had a great time. See, I kind of.
And this is very stainy.
Oh yeah, they don't mess around.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're not going to use any more of that. Hand that back.
She can't handle that right now.
Hand that back over to Mariah. Clean up her lip.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to grab the old tried and true red. El Grande red.
Now I do have the ginger over here.
You have what?
Ginger.
Ginger. Well, I don't know that I want to use ginger with my girls.
Okay.
Well,
and right now, yeah, see, she just goes straight in. This is how cross-contamination happens. See, look at that.
Hey, these are why these are on my side, not yours. All the little perfect ones are over there. Oh, now see, look at that. That is, I love that. That is
why
just
you're holding it. There we go. Thank you.
wonderful. All right, now let's get our other girl here. Where'd she go? What?
It's funny because everybody has a little different way. Your way is definitely the more aggressive stamping technique. Also helps if you have a little squishy thing underneath, which she doesn't right now, so the extra pressure does kind of work.
Yeah, you gotta whack it a couple times. Don't
Yeah, don't be
all worried about stuff and
Yes.
whatnot. Okay, I'm done with that. I need a little bit of this. Since I've got a little bit of room here for it. I probably needed to juice up my pad, but I'm just whacking it and
Yeah.
Giving it lots of extra pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Now that's some
Yes, that looks
ombre wonderfulness is just there. I'd justify you to get that again. Don't really know that that's what I need for that one, but maybe.
Oh, she's fine.
What?
But thank you, Mo. That's very sweet. I'm not even. I don't know if she's still on or not.
What? Our baby?
Darcy isn't tall, but
She what?
I don't know. I missed some things. Anxious is the word.
If you're kind of upset about something, this is a good way to. And you see how it jumped there?
Yes, because you gave it a good whack and it slid.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're done with that. Now we're just going to leave those be for a little while. And
this has been Stamping by Patricia. Is this stamping session over? For now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Look at that little board wipe up. That nice? It's very nice.
Well, it's some of that stuff I kind of need to come in and do a bit of a scrub up because it will come off, but I just need to scrub it. And we don't really need to do that right now. But I do love those little things to grab them. They're nice to mix paint on also.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got these all taken care of. I'll just put those over here on this little board. Figure out what to do with them.
Okay. Well, you may need them or what. I'll put them away after the stream.
Yeah, that would be good. All right, now in order to kind of here's my thought.
Ooh. Now, did you explain?
I don't want to cover up everything here. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously, duh. So I don't really know how much of this I really want, but you can see here, you've got some natural lines to follow here.
Mm-hmm.
But before I do that, I'm going to do a little.
Hey, Mary Thomas.
Cut out my Daniel Smith watercolors here. And these are the middle jobbers here. Yeah, okay, they go like this. I have them backwards.
Yeah.
You can read upside down, right? Okay. So this is the really kind of thinking. I don't know. This might be kind of nice. Oh, I don't know. We're going to just put some water out here. And all of them. I've got clean water over here. Oops, I don't really know what that is. That's kind of an interesting color. Let's see here. I love the Daniel Smith watercolors because they're so bright and brilliant. You know, they're just really, they're good stuff.
It's good stuff.
Just put a little drop in each one just in case that happens to be one that I want to use. I got that one twice. That's all right.
Oh, I think the hand sanitizer to clean up the little, stamp board works nicely. I would assume that was what that was about. Because it does. It works really great. We use that downstairs for lots of different things in the office, like markers, and sometimes I write the wrong thing on an envelope and then I can just wipe it off.
Okay, and I've got plenty of different brushes out here.
Yeah.
And I did want to talk just a little bit because not everybody has a fan brush, and my kids at school didn't have a fan brush, but I showed them how to take your regular old paintbrush. You wet it, and then you take your fingers and you separate the bristles out. I mean, I wouldn't want to paint a 3 foot by 5 foot whatever with this.
But when you're in a pinch it.
Yeah. And the
pinch and fan.
And the secret to this technique is you just have to have it just right. Let's see what we do here with a little Hanshi paper.
That fat little turkey baster is pretty neat. Yeah, her dropper. Where did those come from?
I've had them for so long.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
just something that's always been around.
Okay, so you can see what happens there.
They're for mini
and
turkeys.
this was, you get better at deciding how much paint you put on your brush in order for it to do that really cool brushy effect there.
Yes, Tampa. Hey, Graham.
Okay, so
good morning.
We're getting to the point here where, and the thing about this paper, okay, I'm on the smooth side. Let's move over to the rougher side.
There is a difference in some of these Japanese art papers between the smooth side and the rough side, especially like when stamping. You will get a cleaner, crisper stamping on the smooth side, but you may or may not want that or care about that.
Okay, you can see how that works.
The detective squad needs to find us that little baster.
Yeah, and it's not going to hold that, but you don't care. The kids, they thought that was very magical.
Yeah.
The ones that didn't mind getting paint.
Did y'all find that magical? Please let us know in the chat.
We had children that were averse to
touching it,
and I resolubilized my mucky muck water over here, so that's going to be good. All right, so what I want to do here on my, maybe I should tear this apart so in case I get kind of carried away with my.
You have options.
My watercoloring.
Mary Thomas said that was magical.
Thank you.
Pipette, yes.
Those things are great. I used to use a big old fat brush.
And like squeeze, but yeah, and a little dropper's good. But
Dropper works good.
It's not an eyedropper. It's more like a, unless it's for maybe a cow.
I don't really know what it came with, but you can tell it's old. And this part of the is kind of, it's getting cracky.
Correct. Yeah, so we would like to know, because who knows, any day
It could go.
not suck up water any longer.
No longer sucky the water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's nice. And then we're gonna separate our heads here. Although I'm not anticipating using anything. Might have got these boogers a little close together.
Yeah.
And she's on the corner. That was a DA.
I don't know why you don't just trim them out. I mean, I can do that for you if you, or just, yeah, got to keep them separated.
I'll see how cool that's going to look. I mean, I've been thinking about this for a while.
Yeah.
Because I showed you these little boogers the other day. Okay.
I just think you should let me cut her out. Because she's not going to listen to me. I love you.
Thank you. I love you too. Look at that. Isn't that special?
Mm-hmm. If you hear the hollering in the background, that's Brad. Everybody's fine.
Nobody is being injured.
Nobody.
Au contraire to how it sounds.
Yeah. In case you hear it.
Okay. So now I want to get some of my this is acrylic medium gel.
Yeah.
And I want to wet my brush before I put it in here.
Wait.
I do not want to use my good watercolor brushes. I'm going to glue this down to this. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bumping the camera.
Water. Sorry.
It's okay.
Water first, and then some gel medium.
Oh, because you want it to get clear. Yeah. Is that clear, y'all? Hopefully we cleared that up. Which acrylic gel medium stuff is this?
I don't know, some cheap crap.
We were going to do a comparison thing, and then she just...
I got tired of doing that.
Sometimes she doesn't do what I want her to do. A little bit of water. Plus, what's nice is that watercolor will soak up through. So that's kind of a bonus.
Okay, now I'm getting a little overage here on the end here, which is not a big deal.
What does overage on the end mean? I don't understand.
Color is bleeding out a bit there. I got a bit
Okay.
Carried away with my...
Mm-hmm.
Now look at that. Is that just not cute?
It's adorable.
By golly, I think that's a good one. Who's my partner?
Cynthia.
Is Cynthia.
Mm-hmm.
Cynthia, are you watching this, girl? Okay, I'm gonna put
Justin said that's precious.
Betsy back behind here.
Move back, Betsy.
Betsy on the back burner.
But we still love her.
We love her. Okay, now I got to get one of my other little girls, and I'm kind of feeling like that one's a good one.
Yes. She's my favorite.
Anyhow.
So that's actually Betty.
This is Betty?
Betty Boop. Zombie Betty Boop.
Okay.
Hello, Belinda. Welcome. Welcome
Now,
to all of y'all that are coming in.
I've got these little edges here on this one, and I thought what would be cool is to have to write, you know, something relevant in the little.
Boop boop be doop.
I'm getting her over as far as I can get her without getting the other one's hair.
Mm.
That's
Oh, hey,
pretty.
Jenny. No, we're kind of, this is a very mixed media Sunday because we're making, he's finally pulling together her ATCs for her swap.
Yeah, in a real timely manner.
Yeah, before the end of the month on Friday. Y'all didn't know that.
Okay, now that worked out really, really well. And I think one of the reasons that that worked was because this watercolor has been on here drying for literally years.
Yeah, I didn't recognize these. It's not something I remembered.
But this is when you wanted to know why I use the Hanshi paper. That's why.
Isn't that wonderful?
I mean, is that just not the cutest deadgum thing that you've ever seen? I love that little bit of bleeding out there. Don't mind that at all. Okay, we're going to put this over here and allow this to dry flat. It's still bleeding out a little bit. Don't mind that. That's cool. Okay, now let's address this little jobber. Put the lid on this in just a minute and I'll tell you what it is.
Oh,
it was the one that we bought ages ago, Mariah, like years, literally years ago. It's called Handy Art Designer's Palette Acrylic Medium Gel.
Oh,
remember it was a huge.
You bought that all on your own, and then we were like, I don't think we love it. It does have a weird smell, I think. Or was that? No. I think that was that gesso that you bought.
That was the gesso. That was the gesso.
Gesso does tend to come with a weird smell.
It was really
like it came that way. Sometimes they take time to
pukey smell. Every time I open it up, I think about, you know.
Yes. Anyway, so Mary Thomas says, what's the difference in acrylic gel medium and matte gel medium? Not really much of anything, I would assume.
It's just assuming you either have matte or you have gloss.
Yeah. And did that one say gloss or matte?
It didn't say either one, and it's sort of kind of matte. Okay, now what I'm doing here is I'm just
She did that all on her own. She did. Sometimes she purchases things on her own.
What?
Sometimes you purchase things on your own.
I do. Yeah. You know, Mariah goes off somewhere, and then. Okay, I'm adding a little bit of this metallic to the edge of this, and you can see I'm getting a little bit of.
That was a good idea.
It's. The pad is giving off a little bit of where the blue was, and I mean, how cool is that? You couldn't have planned that kind of.
Well, and you have mixed inks.
Got mixed ink pad.
Plus, there was probably still some of the Pooler, darn name, Catherine Pooler inks, and it like they will eventually like dry or set up, but if it was still like pretty recent, like it will activate.
Yeah, it will activate.
It will activate.
Okay, I think that this is wonderful, and I don't even care that it's like going out there and bleeding out. I think it looks really cool. Okay, which one of these? I always have to count in because see, I've got an extra one down here that's that one.
Yes, so and the watercolor does reactivate. Yes.
2. Okay, this is the one I think I want.
Aw, thanks, Tampa.
I don't know, maybe I needed to go with a little more. That's too bright. And you can see what's happening here.
Should I move the camera in?
It will start to ball up and whatnot. So you don't want to be too aggressive with it.
Should I move the camera in?
I don't know. No, I think it's fine. We're going to be.
Y'all can, do the little whoop if you want to zoom.
Okay. We've got that going there. I'm kind of liking that.
You should, Graham.
Try I want to try some of these others just for shiggles and grins. And I know that you all will be interested in what happens when we wet this stuff. Because we know that it hasn't, you know.
Set. Like, it needs time to set. The Catherine Pooler stuff.
It does, but we don't have time, and we don't
Mhm.
care because we've got lots of different ones here. If we screw one up, we'll just
Mhm.
get another one. But I'm liking what's happening there, and I'm seeing that in relationship to this, to
Yeah, I
parts
like
of
it.
this. Okay,
I'm liking it.
I want this to hurry up and dry.
You want me to do the wah on it? You want me to wah it? Because it's pretty wet.
Well, I saturated it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that. Okay, so we've got these really pretty kind of.
I'm going to wah. Oh, I'm not going to wah because it's not plugged in because people have been messing with my stuff. Okay.
Well, it wouldn't be me. Okay, I'm liking this. Now let's just think about for a minute. What do we want? I kind of like this pinky violet here.
Okay, do pinky violet, and then I'm going to wah. It won't take long. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Making things happen, y'all.
Well, and my paper got wrinkled here. Oh, see, look.
Mm-hmm.
See what happens?
Mm-hmm. It's delicate.
Delicate. I was really hoping this was a little bit more
Yes.
transparent.
That is correct, Jenny. She likes the Hanshi because it does go transparent, especially if you use that technique with putting down the water, then the medium, then going over it with a little bit more watered down medium on top.
Okay, can you
While
that
that
a-
one a
give
bit. Good
that a bit
gosh,
of a-
that's got some. It's more than saturated.
Okay, now this one is on the wet. This one's stamped on the smooth side. Okay, so let's see what happens with that. I'm
All
gonna
right,
get just
lady.
some
I don't
plain
think you understand what you set me up for here.
gold here.
And I don't know that I want to do it there. I don't know if this is going to hold the stuff. I mean, it is. There's a lot there.
What you saying? See, I really like that, and
I got a suggestion about this situation.
what is it?
That you then just do another stamp over because, like, there was so much. Like, once I start drying it out, it just pushed out
Oh,
all your stuff. But you could just.
can you give this a little? Oh, I see what you mean.
Like,
Yeah,
ate it up.
ate it up.
But you could stamp over that.
I know, but then it's not going to show through to the other side here.
Oh,
Okay,
well, I don't
this
think
is
that's
really,
the one for
I
your
don't think it
thing.
was going to because I've got this opaque paint down here.
Yeah.
That is opaque because I use so much of it.
Here, see, that one went quick.
Okay. I like this little curly Q thing down here on the end here. And I'm not going to cut this out like, just around the edges or whatnot, because I'm hoping this is going to sort of disappear into. This is the other thing that's lovely about this paper. It tears so nicely. I love the Hanshi paper. And don't throw that away. Look, I've got enough there for my girl.
For another head.
Another girl. Okay. I don't want to get too carried away with this because I do want, I kind of like, the aspects of the other thing there, but we're going to glue that down. And okay, let's try. See, I think this side is the most interesting.
Yes.
Right? Everybody agrees with that?
Yes. Hello, Paige. Hello, Sandy. Welcome, welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. Like, subscribe, share. All those things help out.
All those things help out.
Hello, Tina. Oh, I think this is going to be fab. Yeah, we do this 4 times a week. You ring them notifications and, fingers crossed it'll let you know. Is it coming through? What are you doing there? Oh, I don't know about this. It's a bold move. Okay.
Voila!
Voila.
Now, when, pardon me, when this is dry, I will have Mariah, cut it on its lovely edge there.
Yeah, you don't want to be cutting at it now.
Don't want to be cutting at it now.
Because it'll pull. And
we're, not in a big rush here, so we can just put this aside and let it dry, air dry on its own. Back over here.
Voila. We don't have to wash it.
Okay, we don't have to wash it. Now, where was
Oh, that's very exciting, Joanne.
Both of my girls there. I don't know, it just...
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm not feeling, I'm not getting a big...
Now, what about the one you have on top of the ink pad there? The red ink pad. See, that has enough.
It does have some of that pink, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so can you cut?
I can do that.
Can you?
Yeah.
Because that would take me like
yeah,
freaking ever to get that done, and
we're
just gonna while you're doing that, we'll just do another couple of cards here.
Now, what is your plan for the little wallet thing?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that. I get all into just
doing the thing that you're doing, and
and forget about that. Okay, so we'll put this up here for now.
That was good timing on my part.
That was good timing on your part. Yes, okay. So, I am thinking we are going to do some pups.
Ooh. A pup's wallet.
A pup's wallet. And what we're going to do is we're just going to grab a bunch of these.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now, see, that's just perfect when I do the card.
Well, you set it back behind you there or to the side.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on here.
We need to do a little, you know, like, maintenance on the studio. Otherwise, things are going to start getting out of hand.
Okay, so here's how I start this business, okay? Let me get my
Oh, wonderful, Sherry.
bridge board across here. So I can hook this over here.
Oh, hey, Gray.
All right, so I'm not really going to be worried about what exactly is happening here. I'm just going to get a bunch of these and just glue them. Okay, we got it.
You've been lurking. You wanted to congratulate Pete on her Super Bowl win. I don't know what that means. I need more information. Did I miss? I feel like I missed something.
Me too. But I've lived my life feeling like I missed something.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And certainly if she won something, I would like to know about it.
yeah. Okay, now that's a good one. And, I like this.
Hello, Fran on the edge. She just pops in there and says, "Does anyone use purple moss to make ink?" That's Fran.
Purple
Moss.
to
No,
make ink.
we don't have that kind of
No.
moss here.
We don't, Fran, and
I don't. Can you order that kind of
Fran
moss?
is into botanical
Things.
things to make
Things.
stuff from, and you know, I was kind of interested.
Oh, her Super Bowl ring. Because it's a big ring.
Oh.
That was good.
That was
Very good, Gray. See?
That was pretty funny. Okay, that's kind of lame. I don't like that one.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of that one.
Oh, I did miss her.
What?
She had popped in earlier. Okay, she's been here. Sorry about that, Fran.
Oh, this is nice. It's got a bit of sparkle to it. I like this edge down here also.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all watched me do these the other day, or some of you did. I don't know if everybody was here for that
There's a whole
blessed event, but
whole pups thing. Oh, the little grid thing that she has. That's one of these wonderful things that Sonia sent us. Our fairy art fairy godmother. There we go. I was like, that doesn't sound right. But they have like a stickiness to them, but she still just has the little cover sheet on it. And then it'll hold stuff while you're stamping. And then you can line it up for card making. P, of course, is not using it exactly as, you know.
I ain't a liner upper.
But she likes it. It's just
I
not
like
for,
it.
for. What do you do?
I'm here to
Oh, you're here to tell a joke? They've been telling jokes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Do you
What do you
remember
call-
one of the riddles?
Okay.
what do you call a bird that's 4 days old? What do you call a bird that's... Sorry, one sec. What do you call a bird after it's 4 days old?
What do you call a bird after it's 4 days old? Yeah, give them a little minute.
Boy, I don't know. I'm
Where
just,
did you find that one? Is that a new one?
In the book.
In the book? Oh, it's in the book? Hey, be careful with your red hair.
It's not.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay, can you tell us now? We're waiting to hear.
Nobody has replied.
Well, remember, there's a little delay, so it does take a second for... Yeah. They can't figure it out. Okay.
5 days old.
5 days old. A week. Oh, look at Darcy. She was close. She was like,
Yeah, you were really good.
Yeah. Oh, Jenny. See, remember there is a delay,
Yeah.
so yes, the people are answering. Good job, y'all. All right, be gone with you.
Wait, okay.
Okay, now we're going to do
Okay.
this a little bit differently because I just picked up this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to glue these down
I think I used this one.
to this.
Yeah, I know.
So we'll have a front
I
side
talked
and a
about
back side. Alrighty, so now we just
Love you.
Oh
line these up.
yeah, I colored both of them. I forgot to bring them up.
And on these ones where you have the piece of straight stuff, you just keep layering it so that it keeps to the outside so you don't ever see that. See what I mean? No, this one, you know, really didn't
Oh,
have it.
that's wonderful, Justin.
I don't like that one.
We call them pups because these are the pickup papers. So these are pup strips. You know we got our own thing over here, Jolene. But yeah, P made these. She made book pages out of the pup strips, and she's done all kinds of things with them. Lots of fun. But they are pick up papers. That's why we call them.
Yes,
pups.
and the thing about them that I like is that a lot of times you can sometimes they don't like to rip very much.
Well, because it's going the wrong way.
It's going the wrong way.
Becky used to call them cover sheets, but she likes pups. Yeah, do you want to show the book page that you made with it? It's over here, isn't it? Or is your book over there?
I think I've got some in here. Okay, so there we go. Now that's going to be plenty of material for our little envelope for our
Wallet. ATC wallet.
ATC wallet. Yeah, that. Okay, so that's what you do there.
Here's her book. This is from Tegan. Tegan put it together. We sent her, P just sent her all the things, and then Tegan put it together. That's why we always say Tegan, the bookmaker.
Mariah, I don't know if any pups are in here. It might be in the other one.
No, I'm pretty sure you shoved. Remember, it got like added in.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if this is the one.
Oh yeah, because there's a 2-volume. It's
There's
a 2-volume set.
You might have to get that other one off the shelf.
There was enough for that, and then there was even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. You. This one's kind of a mad sciencey situation with all the little things poking out. She's got plans.
I got plans here, folks.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, here's a good one. Okay,
See?
this is what it's going to look like. All right, this is. I was really proud of myself here because what I did is that I added this page, right, and then stamped on it. What I will do is that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to show you that today because I think I've already shown you that. And if you want to see that, there is a video for that.
There is a video for that.
But look at that. Isn't that cute? I thought it was
Yes. Very proud of you.
marvelous.
Yes.
Marvelous. And oh, and here's look, and here's some more little
Thanks.
things that I could glue down to things that I've got there.
Just envelopes of things and
Things.
I like
But
that
anyhow,
sound.
this is my book that Tegan put together for me. I just sent it all to her, and she
made it happen.
made it
I mean,
happen.
it was magical.
It was magical. It arrived like this. Oh, look, here's another page of some more
Thanks.
things.
I think you just did a stuffy thing, is what I think.
I kind of think you might be right about that, but I do intend on adding them. But, you know, here's the thing is, you
Hello,
know,
Gary.
once you have your thing like this, is you have to be careful because it starts doing this and not closing. That's really never been a problem. Considered to be
Here,
terribly,
I'll
terribly.
take that. I'll take that back.
Okay, you can actually take both of these. Yes, all right, so this will all be glued down to this one piece here. And the reason I'm doing that is because I think it'll have a little bit more stability and be more of a pouchy situation. But that's what I'm going to do with all of this, and I might even get my stamp out and do
Mary, you need to come over and visit, and we can just look at things and talk about things, and
yeah, and all that kind of stuff.
you can stay the night. We'll feed you.
Feed and bed you.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to put these back up here. I don't know that I'm going to use those, but I just wanted to share that with you on, you know,
What the plan is with the ATC wallet situation. Is that what you're talking
yes,
about?
this is going to be the wallet. And these are just my extra little cards I have here for future use.
And if her original idea about that doesn't work out completely, I have thoughts already. So
yeah. Okay, so we've got some lips and some hands here. I'm just going to put those back in here. And then we have these little backing things to put on.
well, of course,
Because that's
Mary.
what Mariah has to do. She has to do that part.
What do I have to do?
Fixing the backs
Oh yes, I do
of
that.
the ATCs.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Now you got 45 minutes.
All right, so we're going to move on here.
Carry on. Yeah, keep all that together.
I am going to keep all this together back here. I'm going to show you the girls so far.
They look great. And I even like that the one's she's bleeding out a little, you know, it's getting, yeah, I love that.
She just looks like she belongs there, right?
Now, if y'all don't want that kind of situation happening, you know, number one, just use like a more legit archival ink. Even though the ink pad said archival, that doesn't necessarily mean that that is true. Plus, there's going to be other inks that were probably even on the stamp. So there's just so many factors that happen over here at Pamela Studio. And we don't really get to hoop to do about all that. But if you do want it, then you just let that dry, and then it sets better. Hopefully
I
that
could
makes
just
sense.
make a whole series of these, just doing this watercolor
She
back. I
likes
think it would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Enough of that
Mm-hmm.
business right there, and I've got all of let me get, we'll let that dry. Now see how this is looking?
Oh, I love it.
This is the one off. Okay, and I'll let Mariah trim that
Yeah.
out when she does the backing on it, because that will be cool stuff. Okay.
Now what?
Now what?
Oh, you got the other one that you're gonna glue down,
What?
or are you?
No, I'm done.
You're done with those.
Yeah, I've got 3 cards here.
Fantastic.
That's all I needed, right?
Ours trading cards done. Cynthia,
Ours trading
yay.
cards done. And here's my watercolor brush.
They're not done, but
Yeah.
there should be something left to surprise, right? As the,
Oh, yeah.
you know, for Cynthia.
For Cynthia.
That's what we're gonna go with.
And I might include a little oh, what am I losing here? I'm losing my brushes.
I don't know if that was rhetorical. Might be some marbles under there too. I don't know.
Balls. Silver balls. I know there's a silver ball down there that I dropped. That I'm thinking,
That's where it's
oh
staying.
man, that is going to send that vacuum cleaner into the.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Hey, you know I have the little magnet thing. I don't know if but they're stainless. I don't think they're
I
gonna.
don't think they magnetize.
No.
Okay. All right. So I'm putting the brushes back in the caddy, the brush caddy, the watercolor brush caddy, over here, which I absolutely love. And has everybody seen my watercolor brush?
Yo, show it to him. There's a video for that too. We spent some time on this little caddy business. If you get the drinks from here, in fact, I should hold on. I'm gonna switch because people should really. Oh well, you got it turned. There we go. These are the drink caddies from Wingstop for the 2 drinks. They are better than the 4 drink.
Isn't that wonderful? I enjoy this a lot, and we did spend a lot of time on that. That is certainly true. All right, so Mariah, I'm going to have you come over here and get Sonia. I really do want to. I've even got the page marked with. See, look, I've got the page marked with a pink sticky note.
So beautiful. So wonderful. I think Thursday. We should Thursday thought that.
We should Thursday thought
and give it its true.
Okay, so Mariah, I'm gonna. Oh, and I have to tell you this, Sonia. Izzy washed all of the rocks. You sent her in the pouch. They're all cleaned in the bottom of this box here. I had to give her a box
For the rocks.
For the rocks. I'm gonna hand you this, and
Okay.
Because I've got.
You need that space.
I need that space.
Okay.
But there's extra bags in there. I mean, you know, Sonia, you are just absolutely spoiling us. And I would tell you to stop doing it, but
she says she enjoys it.
Everything that you sent tickles my fancy to no end. I just want you to know that.
We do have questions about the root thing, right?
Yeah, we do. I'm not sure that.
Although she sent some information in the lightning bolt, right?
It had something to do about I'm not sure.
Okay, we got to get note up on that.
All right. Here we go. Moving on. Remember, we have things on the
Oh, look, see, Mo even dropped in the Caddy Box playlist. See, there's a playlist for that. Not only is there a video, there's a playlist.
Seriously?
Yes.
Well, I didn't remember that.
Well, you're not in charge of that part of things.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Seriously. Okay, well, hoop-de-doo, what is this? Oh my goodness, we've got some wonderful stuff to be.
Oh, yes, you got to pull that with the tape because we discussed how wonderful that stuff was.
Yeah, and I'm telling you what, this is some alligator skin here.
Well, it's been on there since
edge of this
Thursday.
Booger.
What things have you been kind of working on and behind the scenes?
What have I been working on? Just this stuff.
See, when we're not like in the middle of a project, I don't always know what her late night arting is, what she gets up to. Ooh, sweet! Eddie used some of the laser prints in his latest production. He's got a video for that, y'all, and there's a link in chat.
Well, this looks like another good one for your fish book.
It does. I may have to make a volume 2 on the fish book. You need to order some stuff so I get packaging. That's what you were supposed to do. From Amazon.
What do you mean?
From the Fishwife's people.
Oh. It's
your job.
Well,
because you're going to eat the stuff. So, like, I don't want to pick out something. Because you're going to eat most of it.
Oh, I will. This is absolutely wonderful. It's like...
But I want you to do it from Amazon because they have the tape. And I want some of that tape. Because that's what Anne got.
Check it out.
And I want what Anne has.
Well, I mean, you know, if you talk about something here that...
I love this so much.
Okay, so see where the yellow went over the top? It's semi-transparent.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that just wonderful?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm handing this to Mariah.
I got another one over here, too. That's goes to the tuna book. Fish book.
Sardines.
Sardines.
Sardines, Mariah.
All right, what's next?
Buff it down. Oh, I'm getting
Oh,
my...
she's getting the tape. Okay, she's taping it up. Yes, and that was done with liquid layers and moving it around in different configurations. Actually, it's just, one goes one direction, then flip it and go the other direction.
I mean, both sides of this tape are wonderful.
Oh, yes. That's a hard decision.
Hard decision there, folks.
I don't know that I should be wearing leggings that look like that. That's a lot of legging.
Yeah, just because they
Yes.
they make them in that size doesn't necessarily mean you
that
should be wearing
yeah.
them. We have that saying here in this household.
Hello, Paula.
Hey, Paula, we used the girls.
What are you telling Paula about the girls for?
Aren't those girls hers?
No, those are Christy Hartman.
The little girls I just used aren't Paula's? Oh.
Those are Christy Hartman zombies. They go with the zombie cat.
Oh, man, I love the cats. I should do cats, too.
You should do the cat. But I'm getting pretty excited. I think the reason she has it in her head is because she has seen what's coming up. And so she had that in her mind. About that. I think that's going to be super fun. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to get over there and make that commitment as far as like when we're going to have our designer meeting and then when Miriam is going to be, which day. Okay, that's good to know. I need to check that post. Hopefully I remember to do that later.
All right, look at that.
That's some good tape.
That's some good tape. I might tape those on onto the back of my ACTs. All right.
Oh, I did. I saw yes. Paula has.
Okay, I got to do a little maintenance here.
Okay. I thought Paula was going to send me pictures of the workmen.
Of the what?
Although maybe that was what that was. But.
Alrighty, so this looks so lovely on this side.
And I haven't cut you new ones of the other things. I need to. You need to remind me.
Okay, I'm laying this down over here because this is going to be a flop off. Okay. And then a pickup. I need to have something ready to go for a pickup.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's certainly not. All right, let's try
Fair enough,
this.
Paula. Fair enough.
Because we've got some different, yeah, going on here. All righty, so. Okay, we're going to go with plan B here. Because this is a popper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want this side to be down, okay? Alrighty, let's try a little, my violet oxide here. This is, Fran was the one that, Fran, you still here? She's probably dipping in and out. I had to have this because Fran had it. And it is open, you will notice.
But like, gee, you may want to wait until the 1st. See what's coming out. Just say, hey, Margie. Welcome to those of you that are coming in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. I see that there's some of y'all that haven't. Not very many, but some of y'all.
Okay, so I've got this, and it makes a really wonderful, wonderful kind of pinky color.
Yes, Fran is still here.
Fran, you're still there? And she's the one that said, you know, by itself, it's not really all that impressive, but when you mix some other stuff with it, which titanium white opaque stuff here. I mean, it is an opaque paint, but oh, look at that.
Look at that. Little squirt. Kind of looks like bird poop.
A little bit. They've been eating mulberries.
Brown.
Well, kind of a pinky
Chocolate.
brown.
Mocha.
Mocha. What's mocha at? I don't really know that I like this for this. But we're kind of committed, so.
It's down. Seems a little sad, but okay. Fran's loving the smush.
She's loving the smush.
She enjoyed that. Hello, Yummy.
Okay, now remember, we're using a stencil and paint. So we want to really do a lot of circular motions here to get our paint to come through our stencil. And Fran, I'm so glad you're here, because this is what I call a Fran move. Okay, so Fran, she picks it up from this end and she goes,
Oh.
okay, that's interesting. And then she puts it back down and she comes over to this side. And says, okay, that's looking pretty good. It's very much a...
I have not, Carrie.
Monochromatic.
Yeah, I don't know that I love this.
Well, I don't know that I love it either, but you know what? If I don't like it, I can always do something else.
That's not bad.
I think it's interesting. I think it has possibilities here. Here. Very dark. You know, I don't know. Let's see here. What's happening there? Do I have enough of it off? I'm going to get a little bit more of it off with just my pups paper here.
Yeah, the burger thing, there's really no right or wrong to it. It's, you know, you can either clean as you go or you can save it and peel it. We're peelers.
Yeah. Okay, so I got up almost all of that.
Hello, Steffa.
So that I've got a good, some good coverage here, but I wanted to get it out from in between the stencil. Hopefully we've done that enough. And this darker, I'm pretty sure this is Prussian.
I don't know what brand this was. I'm still kind of getting through the Artex ones, and then also, I don't know, Big Volume ink. I don't know if that's the name of it, or...
I need for you to look.
Oh, that is very pretty. Ooh. I like that a lot. I do.
Okay, that's looking cool.
Hey, I think there are balls in these.
They're what?
In these markers. Automatic ink control. Big volume of ink.
Okay, we're going to let this dry. Just because we don't really need it. And we're going to...
Oh, these are the Just... Golly. JUS. I think it's ALT, but there's something kind of funky in there with it. These are the second ones that I got. So I have like the Artex. Oops, those. And then...
Oh, this was with our spotty paint techniques.
Oh, yes, the speckled egg.
Speckled eggs. This is the pickup from the speckled eggs.
Well, I don't know, but I think these have it in there. Listen to that. There's something shaking about in there. Kind of like that idea.
And that nifty. Okay, so we're going to take and put this, and then we're going to do...
Sure about that?
Why not?
I don't know. Hi, Kathy. Yeah, and I think that might be my next, like, once these all kind of run out, or, you know, it's time to try something else. I want to go with those, the Molotov.
Hey, Mariah, can you get me some more wet wipes?
I can.
Please.
Here you go. How about that?
Thank you. Your wet wipe needs to be wet. This one was damp. But to do this technique properly, it needs to be wet.
Mm-hmm.
There, see how much it's...
Yeah, once they're kind of, I don't know what the answer to that is, Tampa. I think kind of once they're done, they're done.
Okay, well, that's under impressive there. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Headgummit.
Oh, just like the regular Sharpies. Is that what you're saying? With the alcohol ink, or the alcohol-y smell of them? Sometimes, and it's kind of crazy, like they're not all the same.
Okay. Got some stuff going on the edges here. I don't really know that that's going to be a big factor in anything here. This is another one I pulled. Okay, this will work. This will work. This will work.
I mean, my only thought would be maybe like if they have the removable tip and you could squirt a little airbrush medium in them, maybe. Seems like a very messy process. And I don't know like how invested you want to be in trying to bring back the acrylic markers. Because you can pull the tips out of a lot of them.
Oh.
And then you could, you know, maybe you had a little syringe or a squirt, you know, one of the eyedropper things, and you could just put enough in there and then shake it up enough. But again, that's some commitment. Franken Sharpie. Oh, this one's very moody.
Look at this. This is paint.
Oh, man. That's a lip. That's almost a skin right there.
It really honestly is. I've never had it come off.
No,
like
not
that.
like that. That's pretty trippy.
Well, there was a lot of paint there.
Yeah, there was.
Okay. We'll put that aside and straighten that out later on. Have to do that right now. Okay, so let's get this. Now some of that's down underneath the.
Mm-hmm.
No worries. Okay, let's get this situated here. Because this is the 9 by 12,
Yeah.
which, you know, your paper is.
Well, I can remember in school, like, if you did, you know, if you held the pens in your hand and then, you know, moved them back and forth like that and sort of heated up the ink inside there, it would help it flow. But that's for, like, you know, gel inks and things of that nature. Bye, Carmen. Thanks so much for hanging.
Winsor Newton Gallery. And this is I don't know what I covered up. Crimson.
It's right under the tape.
Crimson.
I like this color.
I like this.
It's a good red.
It's a good red. And I think it's going to be cool with these. Still got a little whatever going on here, but that's all right.
We don't let that stop us.
It's not a deal breaker.
It's just something to pause. You know, a little pause.
Getting those cool brayer offs over here going. Okay.
Oof. It's all right. It's gonna be a very interesting one. Be a lot going on, I think.
I think so too, but I'm thinking it's
Either
gonna be
prefer it.
okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of us use our phones. One of the things you have to keep in mind
I will show you more of that here.
with some of the, like, the Logitechs, they get a little funny when you do them. You know, kind of depends on whatever update they've had, because we've used to use those as the top camera, but then they got real weird, and I noticed that happened with like some other people with their Logitech cameras, because they don't like to be in that position for whatever reason. I don't.
Oh, that thing that's straight on.
Yeah, remember? Because it got all weird. And I don't know what technology is in it that why that would matter, but it did, or at least it did here. So we started using the iPhone. That's our top camera in just one of the little holder thing.
Okay, that may not be the end all be all there, but
And I mean, you may want to check out our last little studio tour, because it kind of showed it, like, because we were far back, so you could see all the different, you know, kind of the what do we call it, the Griswold Christmas kind of situation that goes on around here. Oh, she said that was a very Alice in Wonderland print. Nice print. Bam. Shazam. That was a cool print. That was a lot, like...
oh, the one...
Ooh. I like that.
I think it's very interesting. It just really hit that middle spot in the right
spot.
Yeah, in the right spot. Now I was going to use this, but I'm not going to. Okay, we'll just
yeah, and actually, like, I don't know, you know, if you're talking like real camera, what does that mean? And the camera that's in an iPhone, I think, is equal, if not far superior technology wise than some of the, now if you're talking like super expensive ones or whatever, but again, like, a lot of those are very heavy, so you need a whole rigging system to hold those if that's the type of situation. There you go, Lexi. You got proof. It's on video. You could, you know, send him the link.
I love this smushy stuff going on in the back of this.
Yes.
Okay, I'm hoping that I'm going to get some transfer from the paint on the stencil onto the plate, because I used the transparent red iron oxide, and I'm hoping that's going to give me...
that is the tricky part, Yummy. Sorry, I kind of cut you off there. What were you saying? Your thing's sticking,
See,
though.
it transferred.
It did.
From the... So, not only did I get this,
Voila.
which is
Ooh,
awesome.
Yes, love that. Then you have that.
And I have this, which we're going to allow to dry.
Mm-hmm.
And that is how we got the paint off of the stencil in that cool looking kind of grainy kind of wonderfulness is there.
Now, so I have the front camera because it is the better camera. Because if you do the switch around one, that isn't as good of a camera. We used to do that because then at least you could see it from the other side. So it's a little trickier on setup. One of the nice things, though, is like the way that we have it all linked in, I'm able to see what's going on. Like you've seen when I adjust over there, I'm able to see it on the screen over here. That is helpful. If you don't have that situation, it gets a lot harder to make sure that you are set up properly, unless you were watching like in the, like once you've gone live, then you can adjust it. Yeah, exactly. Music videos are made with an iPhone. They did a whole like promotion thing about all that business. That last one was the 9x12 plate, right? Yeah.
Now this is that.
She's doing tricky things.
Wonderful. Violet gray is the purple that you see there.
Hello, Brenda.
But isn't that fun?
Yes.
Love all of it. all of those wonderful colors.
Mm-hmm.
This is a absolutely must-have color.
I like it. Violet gray, aka periwinkle,
Periwinkle.
at PM Art Studio. That's what we call it.
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
Perry your winkle. Okay. Whoa.
You got 10 minutes.
What did I want to do here?
Those of you that have come in, do give those thumbsy upsies. Don't forget to do that, even if you want to come back and watch the replay, which we highly recommend, and also value your watch time, your energy, your everything that you give back to us. We just appreciate that, because your time equals, you know, this thing getting, you know, bigger. That's the whole thing, and hopefully we entertain and you love what we're doing over here. And if you do, that's the thumbsy upsie. That's where you go, boop, like it, love it. I wish they'd say love it. I just like it. I loved it. They should have, you know, at least 3 options. Meh. Hi, Diane.
See if I can get that one little bit of green in the middle of this piece of paper, piece of tape here. Well, it's just not pulling up anymore, but
That side's great. I like that side. The green side's kind of meh.
I like the green side.
Sure.
What's sure?
Yeah, I mean, said a suggestion.
What is the suggestion?
I don't know. I'm waiting. She asked if she could make one.
Well, shucky darn, yes. Suggest out the wazoo. We're all about that stuff.
Oh, put the logo on the screen. I used to have that at one point in time. I'm kind of like, I don't like to be overly.
I just want to be able to see the color of my.
And like I do have, because like when we do the, you know, side by side screen, we have, wait, not that one. That's the one, like that. See?
I'm kind of liking that.
Hold on. I gotta go back topside.
I'll save that one just for shiggles. I've got plenty of things back here to wrap it up. Okay, we have one that we can pull here, I think.
And when we first started doing this, I had the whole thing all the way around, but then folks are like, oh, we feel like we're missing out on the side. So like I try not to cover up. Yeah. You don't think it'd be overly? I could put it in between P and I, you know, over there or in that other corner.
Oh yeah, because there's nothing there.
But I always feel like, you know, there's just little transparent logo in the corner. All right. I can do that. Ooh, I like that one. This is the one where I was like, okay, so you got to give it a wiggle. Because there's more there than you realize. See?
Can you see it? Can you see it? It really is. There's multiple layers of mucky muck and other stuff. Yeah, and I don't know why this happened here. I cannot explain that, but it's what makes it a print.
Yeah.
It makes it a print. Okay. What else do I have here? Well, we're not going to get...
Well, you got 7 minutes to do whatever
We're not going to get to it all today, and Mariah did not make me a new stencil.
Now, you need to remind me on that. Because she wants both of the...
All right, well, let's do this.
Liquid layers.
See, look at these. I'm not giving up either one of these because they're so wonderful.
Okay. You need to make me a list of which ones you need new stencils of.
Okay, so here's my plan here. I love these outside guys here.
Yeah.
But the middle ones just kind of got lost in the shuffle.
They had more paint.
So, yeah, they need to be Yeah. So what I do here,
Mm-hmm.
this is theoretically, yeah, it doesn't have to be exact. We just know that we want those middle ones, and we don't necessarily want them to line up perfectly, but we want the middle ones to have white on them.
Yeah.
And then we can go ahead and stamp the, yeah. All right, let's just do it. I think I'm going to use, pardon me, my little,
Okay, well, I'll make a little logo thing, and then we'll just move it around, and we can figure out, you know, where y'all like it. I like that idea.
okay,
That's
all right.
easy.
I think this is going to work out splendidly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put a little drop of paint in the middle of each one of these little Hummers.
Okay, well, and I got 5 minutes to make that happen.
I think I can do it.
Tam says this reminds to get your flu shot.
Yeah.
Yes, and then after a while you do recognize their hands. Oh, bye, Yonka. Oh, there you go. Nice catch. Well, we'll move it around. We'll kind of figure out where the best place is. I'll get it set up over there, and then we'll move it around. Ooh, I love that. Well done.
Now we can come in and do some more limey, you know, whatever on that. But isn't that wonderful? Got anything else in over here that I
Yes.
can pick up my hoopty-doo things here that are just wonderful? I'd be ashamed to not transfer them to something if they aren't transferable. That was not open paint, by the way.
No. Had to move a little quicker. Hey, but it's still giving. Ooh, I love that.
Isn't that wonderful? This is why if you have your papers all fanned out, you kind of notice in the background how I've got them so that I can see edges of all of them. So I can pull them.
Ooh, man. These are fab.
Happening in the last 5 minutes, as it sometimes do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, up until now, we're just kind of ho-hummy.
Yes, our UK folks are
Ho-hummy.
representing today.
All right.
Yay, UK.
And I did, look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a keeper for sure. And Mariah, I had some more to do here, but we're not going to have time to do them. So
That's pretty good.
here we are.
Yes. We will be back here tomorrow. It is Mariah Makes Monday. I make your Monday magical and add a little mayhem. That's the name of the stream anyway. I don't know if I really promise all that, but sometimes it happens. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Maybe the fish book, sardines, tuna, you know, all that business. or I could work through some of my swap and make color stuff. We'll figure it out tomorrow. If you have suggestions and you're watching the replay, let me know down below in the comments, or come back, let me know what your thoughts are on all that. I would appreciate it very much. But, you know, make sure you give those thumbsy upsies. If you haven't, if you're coming in here at the end, this is the end. So please do come back, watch the replay, let us know in the comments, do all that business, share with some friends, you know.
Yeah, that
Help us build the channel. That's how you do it. That's how you support it. It's all for free. And until then,
love you.
like a
Long haul.
bye, guys.
Alrighty, boy, we